Okay, so that clip was from 2021. I broke my right scaphoid, I believe, in the medial part of the bone. Um, this one I broke more so in the medial lower part of the bone, pretty close. I have all mobility in my right wrist. Um, that was 5 6 years ago, so I can't complain. With all the trauma I've had from falling on my wrists when I was young, um, I'm grateful I don't have arthritis right now, but eventually I probably will. I healed this one naturally. I did use a bone stimulator, took all my vitamins, did whatever I could to heal it, but it really took about a year to get it fully back without limitations. So yeah, the next clip will be how this happened. This is present day January 5th. So yeah, I'll play that and I may do some voiceover here in just a minute. This little mistake I made here left me with a broken scaphoid for 9 months. 2025 was my best year financially. It didn't slow me down. It just sucked. But if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Later on in life, I may end up paying for it. But I could not heal the sucker. Even with the bone stimulator. That was in March. I'm talking to you now, present day, January 4th. So yeah, this is some of my experiences from the surgery. I'm going to share that with you so you can kind of see what you may end up going through. I believe here they have a little bit of gas going in there, a little anesthesia, and the nerve blocker. I'm trying to fight the nerve block. This is new to me, and I wanted to see what the drugs were actually doing. I can move my fingertips. That was it. Just fingertips. Couldn't pick my arm up. Couldn't use the big muscles. Completely numb, other than my fingertips. So yeah, pretty helpless feeling. This here is after surgery. That's the screw. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna share my on the spot experience here in this next clip. So here we are, 2-3 days ago. Decided before the end of the year is over with. My insurance is gonna pay for everything, so decided to go ahead and nip it in the bud. So yeah, this is day 2 or 3 from actual surgery. So yeah, that's what we got. Got me a little sling. I keep it in. Gonna go back to work. Monday on light duty for a while. Doctor said 12 weeks. I already have some. I feel like some muscle just lost from this arm already. I've always had this weaker left arm than my right arm, but fingers are still swollen a little bit. Not any pain or anything. So yeah, so far so good. Didn't really think about video and the process until just a few minutes ago. I was watching videos of the same procedure. So yeah, I think that's about it. I go back this coming Wednesday. Christmas Eve. And I believe they're gonna take this cast off, or it's not really a cast, it's more of a, they have splints in there wrapped up, keeping this side of the arm and the underside from being able to move, but the top here is just really wrapped up, and the thumb is just really wrapped really thick. So we're going to get it removed, check on the stitches and check on everything, and I guess rewrap it? I'm not sure. And then physical therapy January 2nd. So yeah, next 12, 13, 14 days is probably the most important days for the recovery. So yeah, this is day 2 and 3. All right, thanks for watching. So this next bit was probably the worst part for me. We just took the cast off, and I didn't know the cut was going to be that big. So this was a bit nauseating, seeing my hand and seeing the cut, the stitches, the discoloration, and then just the movement I could do wasn't anything. Just moving my thumb was, I wouldn't say it difficult, it just was so stiff and it almost looked lifeless. So it just was an uneasy feeling. Not too stoked about it. I can move my wrist some, but it's fresh surgery, so I'm obviously not going to move it that much. So yeah, we're looking at the stitches. We're going to go get it x-rayed right here, and then they're going to take me back to physical therapy, where they're going to make me a new brace, and ultimately that'll be the brace that I'm going to wear from, let's see, Christmas Eve until February 2nd. I'll be wearing this half molded brace up until then. I'm not sure if we're going to change it, or I don't know what we're going to do. So yeah. Yeah, don't break your wrists. You won't have to go through any of this. Don't ride dirt bikes. It's not going to stop me from riding dirt bikes, but yeah. Yeah, they were putting the gas in me or whatever, and we were all back there. I was like, so you guys are a team, huh? I was looking around, and then out. And then I wake up, I was like, to my wife, I was like, did you get to speak to him? She's like, yeah, I spoke with him. I was like, I wanted to speak to him. So that was the first time I saw him since pre-op.
Yeah. Who did you see today?
I saw him.
Kuzma?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, come out like this, and then try to keep your...
But yeah, Claremont, he's cool too.
Yeah.
He was like, yep, it's still broke. Pretty much. It's still.
This is called a splint, is that right?
Yes. This way.
Yeah, I'll show you the video I broke it in.
Yeah.
I have 2 videos of broken wrists.
Oh, God. Were you in a race when you were doing this, or was it more?
That was a race.
Yeah.
So here is the finished product. So this was Christmas Eve. I go back January 2nd, and then from January 2nd to February 2nd, I continue to wear this thing until they tell me not to. So yeah, this next clip, I get the stitches removed. This is January 2nd, a few days ago. It's kind of nasty looking, but it feels kind of like rope burn when they're removing stitches.
Tie these knots kind of tight. That's what makes it hump up. But I have to pull that knot up so I can get up under it to slam it in the door and break it. See, I want to make sure I get a little tail off of it.
Okay, I do feel it. That's good.
You do feel it?
It's good that I do feel
there
it.
There you go.
Feels good to get the stitches taken out. Wasn't too bad. Just feels like rope burn. Glad they're out though, because it was kind of, those were kind of getting annoying. I was tempted to pull them out myself by the end of it. I had some time this weekend. I had a long weekend. had a few things I wanted to try to do. I bought a backwards treadmill. Hopefully it'll help build a stronger base. My wife can use it as well. She has bad knees, so we're going to give that a shot. Had a bed frame I could weld. I went ahead and did that. Didn't think it would work because the metal's so thin, so I got that rigged up. So yeah, I'm still doing my thing. Got some goals I want to hit this year. My next little clip is just to show you my progression, where I'm at, mobility wise, and how much my muscles have changed in the course of 20 days or so. So to close out the video, I'll just show you where we are in progression. This is kind of the swelling. There's the arms. Difference in my arms. This is flexing. Trying to flex my left arm, but just not much there. Biceps. I mean, pretty obvious difference. Swelling from this way. Here's what I can do right now. Side to side. This is like day 18, 19. Yeah, healing up. Okay. After the stitch has been removed. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I'll be back, post another video after February 2nd, and hopefully we have some improvements. All right, thanks for watching.